And then... Yeah. Okay. That works. Okay. Oh, awesome! 5,600 warnings! Oh my god. I'm just going to ignore those. I'm sure that's fine. But no, that will work. Because that will keep that out of the way for at least a while. It's not meant to keep it away permanently, just enough that things can be done separately. That requires you to go to the end anyway in order to upgrade into Elavium. That'll work. That will work. So that's all set. Is there any other recipes that I wanted to change? I don't really think so. Um, oh. Make I can make the tablet, like the transmutation tablet, at the end of Mystical Agriculture. To allow someone who's gone through that whole setup to that's a bit of a conundrum, isn't it? So then what is obviously these are going to be out of the picture. Does this need... Yes, it would. Okay. So, in theory... Let me real quickly make an ME system with those items on it. Because I want to see if it will do what I think it's going to do. So, interface, terminal, module. There we go, I need the terminal. Creative energy cube. I want to check something. Reddit work. So, like, if I do Okay. Interesting. Okay. So you would still need access to red matter, which requires you to have access to the stone anyway. Fuck. Okay, you know what? That's fine. Not too worried about it. I'd prefer the stone to be end game anyway, just because it does kind of trivialize the whole thing. Plus, there's other methods of flight that are available earlier. It's just that method of flight allows you to free up a spot in your armor. Say you're doing um the mystical agriculture armor. Making the ring would allow you to free up the chest slot for something else. Can also do the mechanism armor. And if someone's making the mechanism armor and they're already en route to make the stone anyway. Okay. No, that's perfectly fine by me. Because there's other methods of flight that are attainable. Okay. So, trying to think if there's any other, like, over the top, overpowered things that need to get altered. I think that's really it. Um, this stuff doesn't show up until you're well into... Yeah, that stuff doesn't show up until you're well into actually making specific things. The disenchanting table. I'm debating on changing one thing in the recipe, and that would be altering the lapis at the top for Imperium essence. Just so that way it's not quite so easy to get your hands on. Like, it's still well within reasonable terms of just being slightly further. Immersive aircrafts are fine. There's nothing really I need to change about that. Oh, I don't even think I ever actually bothered to make zip lines at all. All that stuff's perfectly fine. That's good. That's good. Okay. I think really that's the only big recipe that I want to tweak. Everything else is pretty reasonable, all things considered. trying to think if there's really anything that I want to change. I don't think there is. I'm okay with this staying where it is. It isn't a massive, yeah, no, like it's not a massive thing to have, and it replaces something that could be pretty good with something else. And basically everything would be locking in that. I might do the tier 1 condenser to be accessible, because as it stands right now, I believe it's the alchemical is just as accessible, but the normal energy condenser, no, that's also accessible. No, you're good. Okay, cool. So that's all set. I don't need to worry about that. Okay, so no, it's entirely possible to do very light EMC work without having a stone. Okay. Perfectly okay with that. So that's definitely going to cause a pretty drastic shift in how things get stored, which is good. Silent stuff. I don't really need to fucking change, honestly. Like, there's really not like a whole lot that I would want to change at all. Why am I somewhat tempted to do a like to do a quote unquote recipe in the quest book where it's like, oh, if you do this in the mechanic crafter and then have it have lightning strike it just as it finishes, you'll get this item. What the fuck? I'm assuming that's just because of me being in creative. Maybe. I certainly hope so. It's not because I'm in creative. Oh no. What the fuck? What the hell is that? I'm assuming it's a creative only thing. Okay. That's fine. So assumed to probably obtain +1 random slot permanently. Interesting, interesting. Permanent speed and luck bonus provide temporary effects. Interesting. Permanent strength and attack speed bonus. Permanent armor, toughness, and weak regeneration. What the fuck? That's awesome! Ooh, you can get an additional slot permanently. Provide boost based on hunger value. Interesting. Enhance the ability of weapon in hand. Oh, ooh, okay, okay, interesting. Relieve the final curse of life. You mean living? Like, because that's about what it sounds like. I mean, if it makes you capable of sleeping, then hey, I wouldn't say no. No, I'm assuming that's not what it does. Honestly, I'm curious at this point. Oh, I've already got one. Sweet. Hey, what do? I don't know what that did. Did that actually, like, do a thing? Hey? Uh-huh. I'm very confused.
Alright. I don't know what you did, but you did it. Congratulations, I guess.
Um, like, fuck, I don't know. Oh, I should probably change the, recipe of the Philosopher's Stone. Nah, going to the end is already required. I don't need to add that on top of it. Because I don't think the end stone spawns anywhere else, really. If it does, hey, you got me. You did it. You skipped a dimension. Alright. So... I guess... Really, all that there is left to do... is to, run it back. Because I gotta see how it feels to do it over again. Now that A, I've removed the ability to craft the Philosopher's Stone until later, and B, I have quests. So there's actually some level of guidance going on that's not just, hey, here's, we have them. So, we'll see how things go. So now that that's done, right? Because if I equip this, yep, perfect, awesome. That requires you to do blood magic, requires you to do draconic evolution, requires you to do a dragon fight, go to the nether, and do a bit of, well, I say a bit, but a lot of mechanism. So that's pretty good overall. I would like to do some kind of create something or other in there, but I don't think it's necessary to do. Because I know, yeah, the Awakened Draconium is its own thing. I can make the fusion crafting injectors a mechanical crafting recipe. That could work. Is it a bit arbitrary? Kinda. But on the other hand, you could say, oh, there's intricate magics that are inside that no human hand can possibly ever replicate. Yeah, we'll go with that. Everything after that will be normal because it's just the injector, it's the crafting core recipes, but like this recipe in particular, I could probably swap out and do something else with. Like honestly, I could probably just do a 3x3 recipe. Although, because it requires draconium, which draconium I'm pretty sure can spawn, yeah, in the overworld. So that's fine. It's uniform height distribution between -60. Okay, so it's just in the overworld everywhere. And is found in deep slate and normal stone from -48 to -64. Okay. That's fine. So yeah, I can do that. What would I replace it with? I could do a dragon's. No, that's a bit far. Dragon scales are a bit too far removed. Oh, not necessarily. Not necessarily. I could replace the iron with a white dragon scale block. Oh, that could work. That could work. Yeah, because there is white dragon scale blocks. So yeah, I could just swap it out with that. That'll work. I do need the recipe ID for um the crafting injector. Machine/basic_crafting_injector. Okay. That's what I want. Actually, let me change that. There we go. Okay. So I need to add machines before it. We're going to add, hold on. So we'll do stone as per usual. Yeah. Mm. It is very possible to take out dragons, especially the smaller ones. And if it's only going to take a few blocks, plus looting and scavenger, that's not terribly hard to do. Obviously, it prevents you from just going underground and being like, ooh, and then, digging it all up and whatever, but then obviously we want Draconium. I think that should be fine. I think. Yeah, you know what? We'll throw in a depot in there for good measure. So we'll do 3 dragon scales. Yeah. Hold on. Okay. Good. Okay. Then I need to pop it open again. Remove. Leave, that's it? Yeah. Okay. We'll give that a minute. Because I don't think taking out a young white dragon is terribly hard to do. I think it would be better if I could do like conditional things of like any of the ice dragons to use the draconic energy as well as the cooling aspect of an ice dragon to keep it cold and prevent it from overheating, that kind of deal. But I don't know. My cloud's not moving. I can't tell. I don't think they are. To be fair, time isn't progressing, so. Cool. That'll work. So. It does kind of suck that you're limited to just doing 5x5 crafting recipes and you can't do like the kit and caboodle, like big kahuna recipes. But no, that's not awful, to say the least. Is there... Oh. Interesting. Now, does... Hold on. Does that give you immunity to frost, or is that frosty armor? Okay, no. Seems to damage you. Hmm. Interesting. Okay. So I'm just trying to think if there's a potential method of like pre-planning you can do to make frost immunity. Wait, no, that's right. There's fucking... Yeah, there's a fucking frost defense enchantment. Yeah, frost protection reduces the damage and influence of frost. Yeah, so you can prep for a frost dragon fight pretty cleanly, in fact. So yeah, no, that's fine. Cool. Worked for me. And that just makes you slightly dabble and create. Oh, golly. I wanted to be really mean about it and be like, oh, I'm going to put like brass right there in the middle. Or I'm going to put a fucking hand in there. I could have swapped the fucking depot out for a mechanical arm. That would have been rough. But no, I decided to be nice. So That doesn't necessarily. That just gives it to all. Huh. Okay. Not the basic knowledge. It would be art of forging, which is over here, I think. Maybe. No, here we go. Hmm. How's it going, Rose Red? Hmm. Wish I knew where the hell. Ah, I think this is what I'm looking for. Maybe not. I'm doing all right. Doing more mod pack setup. Uh, is there any other overworld stuff that I should know about? Alright. Um, God, I'm just trying to remember what all they drop. I know. To fold that. Much better. Much better. I don't remember what other stuff drops. I just remember what zombies drop because that was the most useful. Okay. Reset. No. Ah, shit. That's right. It's because I have the advancement. Um. What is it doing right now? Is it a sandstorm? Huh. From until through and it. That doesn't fucking help me though. I need to specifically revoke one enchant or one thing. Like, I mean, I guess I could just do a piece further out and go from there. But that's not what I need to do. Like, I need specifically the one item. So I don't know how to do. Revoke. Only. I don't understand. Oh, wait. First ring. Perfect. Okay. So now, reset progress. Yes. Perfect. That's exactly how I want it to look normally. You equip the ring, then that line shows up. Awesome. Okay. Okay, good. God, I still can't get over that. There's a very real possibility that somebody who eventually plays this pack has no idea what the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge was. What a fucking time to be alive. Alright. Um... No, this is the actual name. Is there a method of making fire resistance in the surface? Library high loot chest. Hmm. Oh, okay, never mind. No, you can just make it. And lighter blue. There we go. And then we'll do a reset here. There we go. Much better. Oh, oops. I goofed. Yes. There we go. Hmm. Uh, hide quest until dependency is complete. Edit. I need to give you a dependency that way. Uh, okay. So now, in theory, yes, very good. Okay. Okay. I do need to add more to the create setup. Because I know I have to do train stuff. I have to do the whole rigmarole of that. And I honestly don't know how to do trains. So that might have to be something that I just learn and then do as its own thing. So that should specifically look for any biome in the Nether. Need to change the icon to either Netherrack or the Nether Portal, which does not look like I'm going to get lucky, so Netherrack it is. Accept. Um... I believe that's considered a fortress. You know what? Fuck it. Instead of doing it that way, yes. I can just look via advancement. Terrible fortress. Hey. Oh, right, because, yeah. Oh, no, that's not what I want. To add you as a dependency. Okay. So, I don't know if it's... I think it's the wither skeletons that drop. Yet... What is their name? What is their name? I can't remember the fucking name of that one dude from Terraria. Fuck. Hmm. Okay, yeah. So move that. Edit properties. Hide quest until dependency is complete. Edit, and then I need to add another dependency of yeah. Okay. So that should stay hidden until the ring is equipped and the nether is entered. I believe. Probably shouldn't have closed out of that fucking color thing. Thank you. Perfect. I need cyan specifically. Edit. Add another one. Good. And then I want to hide until dependencies are complete. Although, that's not necessarily part of that. No, that's separate. I think the iCore drop is really like the major thing that could drop. Okay. That's fine. It's not what I want. I'm alt tabbing like I have another window open for modifying quests. Nope. I don't. So this can actually get removed because that is not an issue. And I can actually unhide that as well. There we go. Nope. Another advancement. Okay. And there's the Darkest Scroll. Trying to think if there's anything else that I might. There's all like the Tetra scrolls and stuff, but that's not super necessary. Hold on. No, it's hidden in the depths. That's what it was. What else? What else? What else? I mean, so far so good. Like, I can't really complain too much at the moment. I wish I had a bit more going into the Nether. Like, obviously there's the whole finding the Nether Fortress thing and whatnot, but oh. Okay, good. I don't know if the various armors like if the Netherite plus armors pacify mobs over the ring. If it does, that'd be cool. If it doesn't, Huh. That makes them functionally useless. I should probably check that. Nah. Huh. Why am I tempted to swap out blaze powder as one of the ingredients for the Eyes of Ender with ichor droplets? Huh. You know what? Fuck it. So Minecraft Ender underscore I. Okay. Cool. Works for me. So I need a Ender Pearl and an ichor droplet. Because an ichor droplet requires you to go to the nether to get. Blaze powder is craftable, so you could, in theory, skip the nether entirely and just go straight to the end fight. No. None of that here. I believe, yes, it comes from Nether Fortress chests at relatively rare drops, which is good, encouraging exploration. Though I do understand how this could be seen as like kind of like a kick in the dick of like, oh well, what the fuck? Why can't I go find them? Which is fair. Not gonna say you're wrong, but I'm not gonna lie if it's not incentive to use the ring. Just saying. I hate this is a thing. I hate that this is the thing. Why is this a thing? No, ew, gross. Ew, ew. I might just remove the crafting recipe to get rid of it entirely. Ew, I hate it. Anyway. Minecraft semicolon ender underscore I. Generate. Thank you. Then I want to pop it open again. Add 3x3 crafting, 2x2 crafting, shapeless. I don't really care. That shit. There we go. And 3x3, 2x2. Good. 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 Okay. Generate. Generate this way. Good. Okay. Now we reload. This is the most in-depth tweaking that I've done to Minecraft crafting recipes, by the way. Can I just say this right now? Like, I am wildly, at least I feel wildly underqualified to do this. However, with the right mods, it's not terrible. Like, it took me a half an hour to figure out how the fuck to even get around to changing it in-game, because God forbid I actually learn fucking JSON scripting. No thank you. Good. I might. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. Heat Ender Essence. So Mystical Agriculture, semicolon, Essence slash Minecraft slash Eye of Ender. Okay. Remove ID. Oh, okay. Move ID. Okay. Mystical Agriculture, Essence, Minecraft. Good. Okay. And then I need to pop it open again. I keep leaving entirely, but it is what it is. So 3x3 crafting. Shit. Alright, hold on. There we go. Add further crafting. Thank you. I'll be generous and make it 8. Just cause, like, you were already going to the Nether to collect blaze rods anyway. But going this route, well, actually, no. I don't think you might actually be able to bypass the blaze rod acquisition through the use of Potion Master. Okay, no, you couldn't. Nope, you could. You could. Okay, I'm really glad I did that. Because if you waited long enough, you could do it through compacting to then do... Okay, no, I am super glad I did that. Okay, so that prevents both Mystical Agriculture and base Potions Master from bypassing the Nether. So in theory, you are forced to go and explore the Nether. And like manage around the heat. That is the idea. So we're gonna wait for it to reload. Pop it open. Bam. Good. Very good. That's good. That's good. Okay. Very good. Very good. So I'm trying to think if there's anything else I might want to change up. Fire resistance potions are makeable in the overworld. Blaze rods cannot be made. Well, blaze rods can be made, but aren't usable for Eyes of Ender. And neither is Blaze Essence, meaning you have to go to the Nether. Structure compasses. I might have to alter the recipe of the structure compass. Because that, well, no, I don't think I need to. Because you still have to go to the Nether to get the eyes to activate the portal. Knowing where it is isn't necessarily going to change anything. So I can just leave that as is. Okay. Philosopher's Stone's already taken care of, so there won't be any fast tracking it to that. And you have to go through that. The tier 1 of both, or of the energy acceptor, the collector, and the relay, all of those can be made, but cannot be upgraded without the Philosopher's Stone, which requires you to get Awakened Draconium, late stage mechanism past the original amount. It's entirely possible to beat the pack without clearing, like, the Chaos Dragon or doing, like, super late stage Draconic Evolution, so that's fine. Watch of Flowing Time is intact and in the pack. There's no real issue there. Those require you to. I might alter the Mind Stone. Yeah, I might alter the Mind Stone a bit. Because it's not super, super bad. Like, it's not going to break anything if it's out. Well, no, because you need the pedestal anyway, so it doesn't really change anything. No, we'll leave it as is. I'm just trying to find certain things that may or may not, like, fuck with progression, quote unquote. I don't think there's really anything that's really too crazy. It's entirely possible to get a Lytra-based flight before the end. So that's good. Okay. I think That's really all I need to change. Everything else is fine for the most part. Like, I don't think there's really anything that's too wildly over the top. Huh. Interesting. I should probably do something in regards to blood magic, I think. Maybe if I alter the recipe for Philosopher's Stone. I could do that, but I don't know, man. Okay. We'll give this a go, and we'll see how it feels. Because, like, I read... Like, I've got pretty much everything that I need. There isn't really too many crazy things that I would need to add or change or adjust for. Like, Torchmaster makes it so that you can do things a little easier, but it doesn't affect gameplay all that much. Parkour, it's just movement. I'm pretty sure the... I could use an Iron Blisk as stand-in for lower tier crafting of Project E, but the problem is that the Klein stars require you to have the Mobius stuff, which isn't super great. Especially later on when they get automated, those will be able to be printed no problem. So we'll hold off on that, I think, and just leave that for the end. These can be farmed. So I'm not too worried about the Tome of Ascension, really. Okay. I just wonder if... Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hang on, I need to try something real quick. I need... Elevator pulley. I need... glue. I need a... Now this is going to be interesting. I have a feeling there's not cause for issues. But I can't imagine why it would. If I lose this world, then whatever, it's fine. I don't really care. Okay, and then I need a redstone contact. Okay. I need contraption controls. Good, 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 good. And I need obsidian. And flint and steel. Okay. So what I want to try is this. Five. Okay, go. And no. That's funny as fuck. Wait a minute. Hold on. Now I really need to see. There's no way this works, right? Boo. There's got to be a compatibility mod for that. There's got to be. Let me look. Hold on. I hope there is. I think there's one for trains, but I don't know if there is one for just raw contraptions. Let's see. Um. hmm. Let me see if there is. Create immersive portal. Dragons, cart and draft, station acting draft, works in play cosmic. Okay. Configure immersive portals to allow vanilla style portal behavior for trains. No. No, I'm not going to be doing that. So, create immersive portals. Fuck! Of course it's 1.19.2. God damn it. Um. Yeah. Okay. Let me check. Uh. No, that's not it. Is that dated? Okay. So unfortunately, that is a no. That sucks. That's alright. Other than that. Oh, wait. Are the trains still able to go through? You know what? No, that doesn't matter because we've got quantum entangle porters and the entangle blocks for ease of access. I should probably swap the Ender Pearl out in the entangle block for make it in batches of 4. You know what? If I do 2 of those, that might not be half bad. Yeah, so I can put the central thing instead of wooden chests. I can do the yeah, just do that. Have both of them there. That way they can do 2 separate things. And I'll just boost it up to 4. That way there's a bit of a balance between paying such a hefty price and getting utility. So, damn, that sucks though. Would have been really cool. But oh well, it is what it is. So, for the ingredients, we're obviously going to need ender pearls, and then obsidian, which is a natural block. Oh, I need to check the thing. Entangled semicolon block. Easy enough. Easy enough. Move ID. All right. Good. I wish I could fucking remember to not do that way. 3x3 crafting. 2 of those with 1 of these. Boom. Boom. Okay. And we reload 1 more time. And I think that will cover most, if not all, of my bases. As far as like what may or may not be OP. Because realistically, if you're going for the quantum entangle porter, it is fairly limited in what it can do. And it's already super deep into mechanism, so that is what it is. Like there's really nothing that I need to change about that. This one in particular, if you're going for this block, you're likely going to have applied energistics by this point anyway, so I'm not too worried about it. Like obviously we'll keep the normal recipe, that's fine, but we'll keep it like this because I think this will do just fine. Okay. Is there anything else that I might need to do for changes? I don't think so, primarily. Like, I really don't. Overall, probably not the worst thing in the world. Yeah, no, like we're mechanism flights, super deep into mechanism, so I'm not too worried about that. There's the um mystical agriculture flight that can be used in the interim for that. I think mystical agriculture flight is the first form of flight you get. I know there's a potion. Yeah, there's a potion of flight. What is the recipe for that? Oh, that requires popped chorus fruits. That doesn't matter. That's all set. Actually. Um, shit. You know what? No. No. I will leave that as is. Because that is no big deal. If you're working with silence, having this recipe will be super helpful. You can't. Okay, well, that doesn't matter then. Can you do anything really super useful with it? Doesn't really seem like it. Now, I did see transposition reagent. Oh, okay, that just makes you invisible. Gotcha. Okay. No, that's good. No worries there. Potion of flying can remain intact as a temporary flight option if you don't want to go all the way through mechanism or mystical agriculture, and that will give you the ability to make the flying medallion, which will limit your ability to use certain things depending on what you decide to equip. Okay, yeah, that'll work. That'll work just fine. Now, let me hop down here real quick. Options, controls, keybinds. Huh, accessory screen. H. Neat. No, I need you. Okay. Let me go ahead and reset my progress on this entire section. Yes, sir. As well as this one. Yes, sir. Okay. So okay. Maybe at some point I'll do one for relics and like tinker around with that a little bit, but I think for right now it's fine. I might do augmented recipes for the mystical agriculture seeds that don't have things tied to them. Hmm. Okay. But this should do the trick. And it should pretty decently balance everything out. So let me go ahead and delete worlds. Okay. So we're going to need a new one, naturally. Okay. I do wonder what amplified worlds would do with tectonic. Because the world itself is already pretty wild. You know what? I'm going to go grab my other tea. I will be right back. While things load. Okay. Now, I'm curious to see how this is going to feel in survival. Because when I initially started it, I had no idea how to do recipe changes. But now that I have, the Draconic Injector is a little behind fighting dragons, and the Philosopher's Stone is miles down the road. Oh. Son of a bitch. No. Oh, come on, man. I just want to live. Okay, no. No. There is a chance. There is a biome down to the southwest that I can go to that will have me safe. Ooh, 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 ooh. There we go. Okay. Let me race my way out of here. Okay. God, we're already at 300. But see, I know I didn't delete that one. Fuck. Okay. Interesting. I don't know that I'm going to need to change that at all. I don't think I will, at least. It's just a normal vanilla river. Oh, sweet. That'll be helpful. Let me go ahead and eat one of these. And one of these. And one of these. Okay, very good. Oh, this is actually sending it down. Wait, hold on. There we go. So I want to go this way. What? I gotta go... No. damn it. Okay. Let me find 0, 0. Um, okay. Then I think it's round down, but I don't know. I don't want to run the risk of doing that and being like, oh, round down. And then it's just like, oh, yeah, no, by the way, don't do that. Okay. So got some stuff. Not a lot, but it's something. Wait, gotta do the thing. What? There we go. We'll start around here. Sure, why not? I did make sure to... Oh, right. I don't... I think I fucked that one up. What is the requirement for that one? How did I fuck that up? Isn't it? Yo, we're just gonna get rid of the fucking net. So then that has a dependency for that. Okay. Edit icon. Stone Age, first steps, acquire iron, diamonds. Okay. That's good. I think that should be good. Believe it's fixed now. Leave. Now, I go into survival. Quest could be just a checkbox. Tools, start, nonsense. Now it should just be as simple as, yep, sweet. And torches. Make life a little easier. Silence stuff. Okay. Oh, I see. It was a plum tree. My bad. Oh, we'll just hold on to that then. Thankfully, because I'm in an actual forest biome and not like a taiga forest, I am good to relax and don't have to be like over the top, panic mode for a while. I have a stone axe. Why am I not using it? Can't stack the bushes. Can I at least connect them? No. Well, then what's the fucking point? Ah, I can make hedges. That's neat. Can I stack them? No. Well, what the fuck? Makes no sense. Can I, like... Ah... I mean... You know what? Okay, I'll give it to you. A little weird at first, but you won me over. Don't know if I'm going to use them still, but, you know. They're there. They're an option. Could use them. And I might. Oh, I am immediately dying. We are off to a rip-roaring start, I see. Eat. And remove some more leaves. And then it'll all decay on its own later. This will work. Six and 7. Shit. It's turning to nighttime and I can't see a thing. It's turning to nighttime and I'm probably gonna die. Why does the music sound ominous? I don't appreciate you staring me down like that. You know what? We'll just do this. Oh, no, don't do that. Not gonna be having visitors into the house. Oh no. Just plonk that down there. Use the remainder of my flanks to fill those in. And now we wait. I think it's right here. I could start a mine. Probably. Actually, I probably could start a mine. I have plenty of twigs. You know, we'll use this birch. I'm not going to use it for actual building. I do like the birch ladder, actually. You fucking got my hopes up. God damn it. I thought it was 3D textured. Whatever reason, I was like, oh my god, the fucking, it's a lattice. It's a lattice. But nope. Instead, I was just disappointed. I can't believe you've done this. Okay. Good. I need to, there we go. Well, at least I've got a nice ease of access to ground well water. There is copper in here. An option. Reach his ass right now. That's the most disappointing part about restarting, is that my reach is just minuscule. And that's a ways away, but not
awful. Huh, okay. So is that this entire cave system explored? Seems like it. Okay. Aww, I want my pig. Damn it. That's fine. Not quite daytime. Go bonk. There we go. And we'll do all the clicky clickies. Okay. Okay, good. You know, we'll hold off on that. Wow. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. I'm tempted to add... I don't know if I necessarily want realistic weather, per se. But maybe something like realistic wind. You know? Something to make it a bit more... Ooh, don't you do it. Okay. Something to make it a bit more, like, I guess, lively. Okay, so now I can take this. And I can move it over to here. No, it can't be that. That's a little too... Oh, that's not what I wanted. Okay. That's probably tall enough. Okay. I can go straight in. No big deal. We'll do crafting table up here. Okay. And I need, well, I need more cobblestone. So let's go harvest them. And we'll get right into it. Ah. I'll use that. Okay. So there's that. I'll go collect some more spruce trees so I can finish off the house, and then we'll go from there. I might end up actually calling it a night after that, though. Just because it is getting pretty late. So, go ahead and do this. That. Good. I'm running out of time. Ooh, I am really running out of time. This way. I need some spruce trees. Choppy choppy. Choppy choppy. Choppy choppy. 23 should be plenty. And then I need some sand, which I should have collected ages ago, but didn't because I'm a dummy. Hello, I'd like some sand, please. Thank you. Oh, very good. Okay. Moving and grooving. Oh. Good. And then we want to... stone cutter. That way I can cut stone bricks or stone cobblestone stairs super easy. I might actually just do cobblestone brick stairs. That way it's a bit a little English, a little better looking. And then definitely gonna call it a night. So I don't have any bed. I appreciate you folks for sticking with me, stopping by, vibing out, hanging out with me. The whole rigmarole. 5, 7 by 7 is 49. Plus an additional 14 is 63. That should cover the entire route. Oh. Sweet, caught it. Gonna have to ask the Phantoms to delay their arrival just long enough for me to do this, as it would be greatly appreciated. Shit, I miscounted, but that's fine. Because I'm not worried. There we go. Good to go. Wow, an actual house. It's got a roof. That's about all I can say about it. It's got a roof. Anyway, house is done. That's me with this one. Appreciate you for stopping by, vibing and hanging with me, and yeah, we're gonna continue the survival aspect, for a little bit. I just say a little bit, but I'm gonna try and do a decent chunk of it, and more or less just kind of poke and prod at the quests and add more and change whatever I need to wherever I need to for specific things. But all in all, this is about how I want it to feel. Anyway,